0. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 3. He dishes it to Johnson. And it's blocked by Mitchell. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. 0. Good on the 3-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Fox. He had 25 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night. Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
On the wing, Gordon lets it go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Fox, defended by Mitchell. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
For 3, and that one's good. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Johnson over to help. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Fox. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
The first free throw is good.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. A 3 ball. No one.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Here's Fox. Number 6 drills the 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Here's Fox. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They get the rebound.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Passes it to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. The Mavericks leading. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
The pass to Mitchell. Will it go? That's good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
They set the pick. Number 6. No good on the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he gives them a terrific option whenever they've got the ball because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Dallas has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Fox kicks to Jones. Pass to Fox. Lets it go with the 3. But they get it there. Feeds it to Gordon. Number 6. Can't get the chip in. Oklahoma City has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. There's the pick. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
This is what this team is all about here. I mean, they're forcing their way inside, just bulldozing themselves into the paint area, and they're having a lot of success.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Knocked loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. All going up court. Six on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops or at the very least try to force this team into some bad shots.
Mavericks trailed by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. Here's Fox, defended by Mitchell. It's blocked, but he stays with it. And it's Gordon missing.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Here's Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing. Maverick shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. To end the drought. Blocked. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. Bridges passes to Mitchell. 0. Can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. Third in fewest turnovers per game. 16th in free throw percentage. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers, the top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team, and when they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Thunder making a change here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis third.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game does. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
I agree with you. I mean, it's easy to settle for that three-point shot. I mean, they're making it harder than they need to. Get it in close, get to the line. That's how you get back into a game.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Thunder leading by 9. 0. That's good. 16 points for him.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage, upwards of 50% now.
There's the feed to Ivy. Gives him the lead pass. Bum. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Jones kicks to Davis. He passes to Ivy. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that concludes the first half. Thunder out in front, leading by 7. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're spending Saturday night with us. For the Grizz,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Oklahoma City right now, here's Ivy. Number 6. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And I would think a lot of attention will be focused on that Orlando contest.
Passes it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And that one's good.
You may not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him and he had to take it.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it.
Here's Ivy. Great D that time from Bridges.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
And that one misses. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Ivy. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
No good for Mitchell. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Number 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 15.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
0. Defended by Jones. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
There's a screen. Here's Ivy. The shot no good. The Thunder leading by 5. 0. Defended by Jones. And the shot is good.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Number 6. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively. A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trailed by 10. Jones off a pick from Gordon. And it's blocked by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. He's got 21. 0. Defended by Jones. And there's the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. They get it again. And it's blocked by Gordon. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Jones is running. And the basket good. Jones has got 5 now.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Bridges.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
They set the pick. Zero. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 18.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Kicks it to Jones. Blocked. Tries to save it. Lays out. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Mitchell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Wesley. He's got 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 13-5 run. Bridges, defended by Bertinus. Johnson right side. All alone. Shot's good. The Thunder leading by 10. They set the screen. 0. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Wesley the pass to Bertens. Into Johnson. Pocket 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Here's Mitchell. And the Thunder another 3.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Mavericks trailed by 13. Here's the screen. Rejected by Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Johnson. He passes to West. Back to Johnson. Dallas moving the ball around. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. The Thunder leading by 11. Number 5 is guarded by Johnson. And the pass to Reeves. Number 12. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Johnson off the pitch from Bertens. Here's Humboldt. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
He kicks to Graham. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. Graham's got 5.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here's Humboldt. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Tries again over Gordon, and they're able to recover. The dish to Graham. Pass to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 11. Johnson kicks to Wesley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Johnson with the dunk. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you see a player have to come out of the game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
And here is Graham. He has 5. Reeves the pass to Graham. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Shot's good by Wesley. He has 7.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
There's a screen. Number 5 loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 9.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Reeves buries it from three-point range. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, that makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Graham, the pass to Reeves. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Down low. It's picked off. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Graham. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition point after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They need it.
Passes it to Reeves. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. But 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Back to Gordon. Hangs in the air. The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. He's got 26. Here's Embiid. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Outside, Jones. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Let's take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Free throw good, Gordon. Sees the alley-oop. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. The Detroit Pistons take on the Milwaukee Bucks next Monday, 8 Central. Don't miss it.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. They've got Jones, and it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Mitchell. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder. Mavericks trailed by 12. Outside, Jones. Wesley the pass to Gordon. Number 6. Here's Pertinis, and he drops it in from the low post.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Wesley.
Incredible.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Thunder. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
There's the triple. Gets it to go.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
The Thunder leading by 5. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And here's the rejection.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
The pass to Bertens. Baseline J on the way. And another basket for Dallas.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
From the strike. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
That's good from Ivy. Gordon shoved in for Bertens. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might hurt. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Mitchell, kick to Morris. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Cannot hit.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
And Morris comes over to help. Outside Gordon. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The score now all even.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
On the free throw, no good. Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Bridges. But they'll get another chance. Another shot. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. To take the lead. Rejected by Morris. They get it back. Number 6. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Passes to Bridges. And right through it goes. And the Thunder lead by 3. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-5 run here. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dishes it to Ivy. Feeds to Gordon. And it's off from 3-point range. The Thunder have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Mitchell. There's the pick. He dishes it to Morris. Off the left rim and out. Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The feed to Ivy. Number 6. It's good. This game is well even.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Goes up on the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. He feeds it to Gordon. Kicks to Ivy. Back to Gordon. To take the lead. No good.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
The pass to Mitchell. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
He kicks it to Ivy. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half. Outside, Jones. The dish now to Gordon. Releases. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Ivy to the inside. One ball. Powered down with both hands.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Inside. Shot to that. Pass to Ivy. Here's Humboldt. But they recover it to take the lead. He lays it in. Ivy's got 20 points. Oklahoma City trailer. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Morris. And that one's good.
He's missed 3 of his 4 field goal attempts here in the fourth, so he's got to step it up to help his club.
Back to Gordon.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's the Hill. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 25 points in the game.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Number 6. No good off the front iron. But Thunder have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. This is to Morris. Pass to Bridges. From deep. It's rebounded by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Number 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is...
The pass to Mitchell. And the first one drops. And Mitchell drops them both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. From 12 feet out, Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 22 points.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Ivy. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And so here is Dallas. The lead is 2. Gordon with the screen for Jones. He passes it to Gordon. From downtown, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Passes it to Mitchell. To take the lead. That's good. 1 point in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're losing by 1. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones feeds to Gordon. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Stolen away. Zero. Offensive rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Ivy. That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morris is checked in. His free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
He made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunity.
Bridges, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Now, you can't say enough about his composure in big moments. He's as cool as they come, guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 1. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Embiid, defended by Gordon. Here's Embiid.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
The Mavericks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Ivy dishes to Gordon. From 12 feet out. The feed to Ivy. Down low. Here's Bumble. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Mitchell, defended by Ivy. Four on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 1. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
.11 seconds left in the game. Jones, the pass to Gordon. Can't cash in.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot at an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. With the shot. Yes! So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. Let's get live on a Saturday night. It's going to be the Memphis.
And there's a shot earlier of the Jazz preparing for action. Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Thaddeus Young.
Well, he's such a smart defender, guys. He just has a knack for stripping the ball from the offensive player just when he thinks he's got an easy shot going in.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
You can feel the energy inside Energy Solutions Arena. Jazz looking to please their fans in this Western Conference matchup. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. Well, guys, they got swept in last year's series, and you know that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
And not one of these games went their way last season.
And that one falls for Young. Two teams, Clark, fighting tooth and nail near the top of the conference. That hurts to get swept.
It's certainly demoralizing. You can't help but feel like that team has got your number. They're handling you all the time.
And so Young nails them both. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Jackson with it. Now defended by Vucevic. Gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Irving with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound. Outside Irving. Right side Russell. 3-pointer. And that is good. Russell's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gets the bucket.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Count that one. Here's Booker. 35 points for him last game against Sacramento.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Thompson misses.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Russell. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Now, here is Irving. Looking for his first basket so in this one. And it's Vucevic missing. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker dishes to Jackson. And stolen by Russell. Outside Irving. And Young backs in. And he drops him the layup off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Booker. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Can't hit from 12. Here is Hayward, defended by Booker. And Vucevic kicks to Young. Now the dish to Russell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. 3rd in rebound, 6th in shooting percentage. and they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower, and they get it done at that end of the court.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards.
To the middle, it's tipped. Stolen by Jackson, and they're on the break. Booker the pass to Jackson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. Russell kicks to Young. Russell. And they double up Russell. He passes it to Hayward. Feeds to Vucevic from past the arc. And that one's good. Vucevic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Jackson passes to Poole. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Now, here is Russell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Dishes it to Booker. It's rebounded by Vucevic.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies. In 3rd, the Jazz.
You know, these two teams each had a great awareness of anticipating where missed shots were going to come down. That's part of why they were outstanding rebounding teams. They each had a couple of key players, but both had some unexpected help from guys you don't normally think of as rebounders.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Jazz making a switch here. Memphis leading. Here's Booker. He feeds it to Jackson. Here's the 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And here's Russell. He has 7. And on the way from Irving for 3. And that one's good. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Steps back and fires. And that one's good. The Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And there's the rejection. Pass to Thompson. Wide open look. And it's good off the glass.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. A nice shot by Booker.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Irving gets a screen from Russell. Outside Irving. Rockets 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
It's Thompson off the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
First one falls for it. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Now Rivers. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Got a piece of it. Number 44. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. To the inside. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Millsap. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Was making a switch here. Good on both.
They've really built this lead, Kevin, at the free throw line.
Jazz trailed by 8. And there's the pass to Beverly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here's Beverly. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. As you said, they've been excellent from the free throw line.
Well, they're shooting it really well here, and they're getting there often. That's a winning combination. I mean, a lot of foul shot attempts and a lot of makes, and that's demoralizing to the opponent.
And that could open up things from outside,
That's
too.
right. Well said.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Kevin, a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in steals, and they were number 1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. The Jazz making a switch here. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rivers. Nailed from three-point land. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the screen. Here's Wiggins. Here's Millsap, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, like you were saying earlier, early fouls leading to the big deficit to start this game.
Well, you never want to give a team 3 points, and you send them to the line because you're lazy or late defensively, and that just allows them to get cheap points, and you can't afford to do that. And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
"19 seconds left to play here in the first. He dishes it to Beverly. There's a good screen. Savic, the pass to Beverly. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Beverly's got 6. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
And for the Grizzlies, expanding his range. That one goes. Count it. He's got 5. Jazz trailed by 3. And for the Jazz, passes it to Boston. Number 2. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
And for the Grizzlies,
very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
and for Utah, Millsap with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Number 44, and another basket for Memphis. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Rivers. Kicks to Burke. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Naheem. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He has 6.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And that one's good. Millsap. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Burke. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Rivers can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Richard. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Offensive rebound.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
0. Some solid defense from both. Utah's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Millsap with the steal. He's all alone. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And the Jazz call time here. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And another aspect of his game that I really like is how effectively he sets picks. It's overlooked sometimes, but he does a great job of positioning and getting there at the right time to set a screen to help a teammate get free.
And here is Burke following the 3 from Hayward. Dishes to Young. Again, the Jazz score. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Goes up from the top of the key. 0. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 7, and that one's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
There's the screen. Jackson, a screen on Russell. He took good advantage of that screen. 6 points for him.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Work pitch to Russell. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Number 9. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hayward pitch to Russell. From downtown, that's good. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
On the money with his game.
No good from Poole. Jazz trail by 8. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Hayward. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouled.
They'll take that.
Irving with it. Now the feed to Russell. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Booker. He has 5. There's the bucket. Good. Booker's got 7. Jazz trailed by 3. Outside Russell. Outside Russell. They set the pick. There's the dish to Vucevic. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter. Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. They double him with Russell. Here's Poole. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. He's got 14.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Young sets a screen for Irving. Russell, no good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Free throws good from Poole. Jazz trailed by 5. Here is Russell. He's got 15. He passes to Hayward. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Feeds it to Booker. All alone. Here's Jackson. That's good. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Jazz shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Vucevic backing down. The turnaround jumper. Vucevic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. Winslow gets it to go.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Jazz shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. They set the pick. Russell kicks to Irving. Launches it. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Uncovered. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Leading by 5. Poole covered by Irving. Dishes it to Jackson. And that one's good. Jackson's got 6.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Now, here is Russell. 15 points in the game. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Poole, and the layup falls. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. Irving with the ball. He has 6. Stripped away. Just 3 on the clock. The shot's good from Poole. 20 points for him.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right things.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Oklahoma.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance from Poole.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that talent in the second half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jackson. And it's Booker in at the 3 slot. Irving passes to Russell. Vucevic defended by Poole. Jacks up a 3. Utah the rebound.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Moving a screen on Thompson. Here's Young. And that one hits back iron.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Here's the pass to Poole. He feeds it to Booker. This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Jazz trailed by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Irving. Here's Young. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him.
Come on, you can hit this.
Free throw good, Russell. And so he makes both from the line. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Poole. He's covered by Irving. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Thompson outside. Booker. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scored.
Irving dishes to Russell. They set the pick. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Booker. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
The first free throw is good. Hayward hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Here's Poole. No good. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
And Russell lets it to go on the assist by Irving. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Memphis has gotten blanked from three-point line so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Poole. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 22.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Irving a screen on Thompson. Russell with it. Now guarded by Poole. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good. Russell's got 22 points.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. What a year he had last season. 20th in assists, and he was very solid from the foul line, closing out the year among the top 20 in terms of free throw percentage.
And Steve, you're right. He definitely had a terrific season when it came to passing the basketball. I mean, he was just exquisite with his creativity and his consistency in getting the ball to the right player at the right time.
Jazz trailed by 4. Left side, Irving. And Vucevic gets to Irving. That's 3 pointers off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, Russell. Back to Irving from outside the arc. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Thompson. And another basket for Memphis. Here's Irving. He has 6. Irving gets a screen from Vucevic. Outside Russell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the pick. Here's Poole. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Here's Vucevic, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker the pass to Poole. He dishes it to Booker. Tries it from out. Again, Memphis. Jazz trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Irving pitch to Russell. Jazz passing it around. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Irving dishes to Russell. Looking to end the run. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. On defense, Memphis. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Beverly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Wiggins, he's guarded by Rivers. It's rebounded by Beverly.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
The Jazz again can't hit it. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Number 9, defended by Vucevic. Number 9, the shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Rivers passes to Beverly. Kicks to Rivers. And the lead is down inside single digits. Rivers has got 6 points. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Number 9. Number 44. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Booker's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Utah calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Vucevic. Jazz trailed by 11. And here's Irving. He's got 6. Passes it to Rivers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Booker. He's got 9. From deep, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Take it, Irving.
Outside Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Hayward. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got his 6th rebound on the night. For the 3. That's good. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Irving attacking. Rejected by Wiggins.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And the Jazz call time here.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Grizzlies making a switch here. To the paint. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 8.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And the pass to Wiggins. No good on the triple. Jazz trailed by 17. Rivers kicks to Beverly. The feed to Irving. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Memphis moving that ball around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Jazz trail by 15. Hayward kicks to Beverly. There's the dish to Irving. Feeds to Beverly. He passes to Vucevic. Beverly. And the Jazz, another 3.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Booker the pass to Poole. Wiggins, covered by Irving, dishes it to Jackson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Beverly, defended by Booker. Here's Rivers, and Utah again with the bucket.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
They set the screen. Doubled by Beverly. Passes to Poole. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 27.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Wiggins. Rivers kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep, and Rivers with the basket on the assist by Hayward. And that's 11 points for Austin Rivers. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. 1:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wiggins, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And the Jazz call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Poole.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Great year for him last year. 20th in assists, and he was very solid from the foul line, closing out the year among the top 20 in terms of free throw percentage.
And Steve, you're right. He definitely had a terrific season when it came to passing the basketball. I mean, he was just exquisite with his creativity and his consistency in getting the ball to the right player at the right time.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Lock at 6. Beverly. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. They get it back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Jazz have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Easy, boys, come on.
And that one misses. Burke, he's checked in for the Jazz. He doesn't get the second one, and the Grizzlies leading by 13. Pass to Wiggins. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thompson misses.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
The Jazz have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. .29 seconds left in the third. Poole defended by Burke. He feeds it to Booker. Fires the 3. That's good. Booker's got 17 now.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Irving drives in, lets it go, and the jumper is good. 13 points in the game. Thompson outside. Here's Booker. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
It's a Halloween broadcast.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Burke is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Vucevic, and it's Hayward, and it's Young in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Irving dishes to Young. Nice ball movement by Utah. Burke, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grizzlies shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The pass to Kuminga. Clock at 4. Off the left ring and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
That's good from Burke. And the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Thompson. On the corner. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Here comes Kyrie Irving. There's the pick. Pass to Young. Down low. Vucevic backing down. Fader on the way. No what?
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Jackson a screen on Young. Savanovic the pass to Poole. He's feeling it. And another basket for Memphis. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Burke kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
And thank you for that, Doris. A nice shot by Booker.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Vucevic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside Jackson for 3. Memphis the rebound. A second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First one drops. No good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 10. Russell dishes to Young. Outside, Russell takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kicks it to Booker. He passes to Poole. Number 9, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Outside Irving. Here's Russell. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Pass to Poole. Jackson, a screen on Irving. Doubled by Vucevic. He kicks to Jackson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
There's the pick. Shoots it up. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Poole, who's covered by Irving. Again, the miss by Jackson.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Number 31. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
Fades. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Jazz trail by 8. Irving passes to Russell. They set the pick. And they double up Russell. Irving kicks to Young. And blocked. 0. Boom, he jams it straight down. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Irving for 3. But they get it back. Second chance shot. It's stolen. Here's Booker. Outside for Jackson. 0. He's guarded by Russell. 6 to shoot. Booker in the post. Covered by Irving. A nice shot by Booker.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Russell dishes to Irving. Defended by Poole. Irving drives in. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
Take it, Irving!
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Irving.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Here's Poole. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving kicks to Vucevic. Another miss by Utah.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Number 9, the feed to Booker. And too long on the shot. Jazz trail by 10. Russell passes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 21 points for Kyrie Irving. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like anything.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for Utah. Hayward's checked in. Here's Booker off the screen. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Feeds it to Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. So Thompson nails both of them. Jazz trailed by 11. Outside Irving. The dish now to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So got to make some adjustments defensively.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Grizzlies head athletic trainer. He said it's a separated shoulder, a very painful injury to say the least. A rocky start to the year with an injury like this coming so early in the season. Hopefully they'll be able to recover.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Jackson, defended by Vucevic. Jackson dishes to Booker. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. The 9-foot shot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Jazz trailed by 8. Now Hayward. Dishes to Irving. Screened by Russell. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Russell. Hangs. Rejected by Booker. And he gets it back. Tries again. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Thompson. Russell with the block. Outside Irving. And he goes in for the dunk.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Brown. Last break here from the Jazz. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 4. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Booker. Launches a 3, and the shot is good. Booker's got 29 in the game.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 7. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Irving. Defended by Wiggins. Irving's shot is good.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Here's Booker. Defended by Hayward. Thompson for 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Jazz trailed by 5. Hayward kicks to Irving. Stolen away. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Pushing it out. And Jackson throws it down home.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And Thompson kicks to Booker. 34 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Number 9. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Free throw, no good. Jay shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Another miss by Utah. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.